Welcome back to Golf Center. One of the things we like to do is keep everybody up to speed on some of the head professional changes that happen here on the island. And recently, Port Royal Golf Club has announced the hiring of a new professional, Ben Smith, who was formerly from Harbortown Golf Links. Ben, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Bob.
A face a lot of people recognize from his days at Harbortown as the first assistant there under John Farrell. Talk to us about what interested you about becoming the head pro at Port Royal.
Yeah, when I first heard of the job opening in Port Royal, I was very excited. There's a lot of opportunity in that golf club. It's one that's been around for a long time on this island and survived a lot of years, and it's one of those places that our guests come back to year after year to play. So I was excited about the opportunity to join and very thankful that Brady and Lisa and the team over at Heritage Golf Group thought I'd be a good fit with them as well.
Yeah, talk about that fit. What do you think you bring from Harbortown to Port Royal from a series of experiences and all the work you've done there that will help at Port Royal?
Yeah, even though Port Royal isn't quite what we had at Sea Pines, it's a very similar setup for us. We have 54 holes just like Sea Pines does. We have a membership just like Sea Pines, so it's a similar facility fit, where I get to take the training that I've had the last 3 years working with John and Kerry Corbett and Bobby Downs and the gang, and bring that type of customer service that we train and we have over at Sea Pines and bring it over to Port Royal with us.
Ben, before we talk a little bit more about the things you're going to try to incorporate at Port Royal and some of the things you're doing for the upcoming season, let's have a little bit about your background, where you were originally from, how you ended up here on the island, and transitioned to where you are now.
Yeah, like most of us down here, my wife and I decided we were tired of the winter times up north. She and I both grew up in Indianapolis, Indiana, so about 4 years ago we decided that we'd had enough of the winters up there and started looking for job opportunities down here, and it just so happened that there was a fit with John and Kerry there at Sea Pines. So we packed up and moved from Indiana, and we've been here the last 4 years.
What are some of the things you really feel like you take from Sea Pines and enjoyed while you were there that are going to help you out over at Port Royal?
Yeah, what we took from Sea Pines is how do you make everyone feel like they're special? Sea Pines is a huge place. You've got 3 golf courses. We play about 90,000 rounds in a year, and you've got the tour event on top of that, the Heritage, in April. But everyone looks forward to that trip as kind of their highlight trip of the year. Even our members take a look at that and saying, well, I'm a member at a premier facility in the country, so how do you treat everyone like they're your only guest of the day, even though on a given day you may have 500 of them? So we're trying to take a look at, well, how do I get them from their car to the bag drop, to the golf shop, then around the golf course with probably a stop at food and beverage, to sending them off with a smile and a wave, thanking them for spending their time with us.
Well, our Junior Players Golf Academy, that's one of their home bases is Port Royal as well as Palmetto Hall. And I can tell you that Port Royal, it's not uncommon for them to have days on end where they're running 300, 400 people around those 3 courses. So that is definitely a challenge for you. Let's move into the summer now. What do we have going on at Port Royal this summer? Maybe some programs we have in operation right now.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to do the Port Royal Family Fun program from June through August. It's a program that originated down at Shipyard, another Heritage property, and it's a program that's really designed to get the family on the golf course together. So we offer discounted rates in the summertime from 4 to 6 in the afternoon, and it's a setting where the family can come out together and play golf without the concerns of, is there a regular group behind me that's expecting to play faster? Is everyone else a player that's been here all the time? And it's really a spot for us to make the family feel comfortable at a time of the day where the golf course can really be theirs. So they can make tee times for that by calling us in our golf shop on our number 681-1765.
And I know last year we had, when they ran that program at Shipyard, like Ben said, one of Heritage's other properties or other courses that they have, the Island Golf School and Junior Players Golf Academy also ran generally an hour clinic before sometimes those families teed off. So they got a little bit of instruction before, some of them, especially if they hadn't put a club in their hand. It was a great way for them to get started. And the great thing about it was that when those families get out on the golf courses, they weren't pressured. The whole idea is for them to go out there and be able to move at their own pace. They spread the people around, and it's really a great program that they're going to institute this summer over at Port Royal.
You still going to teach a little bit?
Yes, absolutely. That's one of the highlights of what I really love about being a golf professional is the ability to get out from the office and get out from behind the counter and help people improve their golf games. So I get the opportunity to teach our membership a little bit, and I'm really looking forward to meeting our membership and helping them play a little bit better golf while I'm there.
That's fantastic. It's a great facility, as you talked about, with the brand new clubhouse and with the great 54 holes of play there.
And I can tell you the greens are in terrific shape right now because our students have been out there playing, and that's where I like to go practice in the evening, and the greens are in terrific shape. So if you get a chance, go over and check out Port Royal.
Great practice facility, too, right?
Absolutely. We've got a great short game area, and then our range has ample space there to come and practice your game for sure.
That's terrific.
Well, Ben, thanks so much for joining us. We wish you the best of luck, and we'll have you back on not too far down the road to see how it's going.
Awesome. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Bob.
All right, Ben, thank you so much.